Hey everyone, George Stavro here once again. Is it failure or is it feedback? Failure in whose eyes? Why is it that when we are babies, we can fall down hundreds, if not thousands of times, and eventually learn to walk, but as adults, we view failure as something bad and to be avoided? What if we gave up as babies the first time we fell down and said to ourselves, well, that's it, I'll never learn to walk? Maybe as adults, we worry too much about what others think of us or what we think they think of us. I was guilty of that for the longest time, so much so that I wouldn't do anything for fear of being judged. I was so worried about making a mistake in front of others, I was basically paralyzed and didn't take any action at all. Ask yourself this question: is it failure or is it feedback? You may not get it perfect the first time, but who does? And also, what is perfect? There's a saying out there that I've been embracing in my life lately: fail fast, fail often, fail forward. Also, why are we so concerned about the opinions of others? I'm not saying we should live our lives blindly and intentionally hurt others or break the law, but what I am saying is that no matter what we do in our lives, someone is bound to get offended. Ask yourself this question: whose opinion is more important? Those that know little about what you're going through and only believe what they want to believe about you, or your opinion of yourself? And here's something else to ask yourself: if I truly believed in myself and cared less about what others thought of me, what would I set out to do and accomplish in life? You don't want to be in a position where you look back on your life with absolute regret. It's your life. And remember, is it failure or is it feedback? And failure in whose eyes? If you have any questions on health or wellness that I can help you out with, feel free to email me at george@thestavromethod.com and I'll address it in a future email. In the meantime, when you visit my site, fill in the opt-in form to get access to the following free ebooks: How You Can Sculpt a Leaner, Healthier Body in 12 Weeks, a guide for beginners, which is the #1 bestseller on Amazon, and also the abridged version of the Stavro Method, a 12-week, day-by-day guide to health, wellness, and fat loss for all levels. George Stavro, President of the Stavro Method. Hey everyone, George Stavro here once again. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. You find that sometimes the days pass you by and you're in the same spot you were yesterday, last week, last month, or even last year. There's a saying out there that if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. I don't think we necessarily need to have every minute of our life mapped out, but we should have an action plan in place to accomplish our goals. As I'm typing this, my goal is to follow in the footsteps of one of my online mentors, Ryan Lee. Ryan stays in constant contact with his tribe by sending out one email a day. If a day goes by where they don't hear from him, he gets emails asking if he's okay. One email a day doesn't sound like much, but it shows his people that he cares about helping them. Ryan spends 30 minutes every day sitting at his local coffee shop and writing the email for that day. He makes this a priority and he doesn't move on to the next task until this one is completed. I'm actually writing my emails for the remainder of the week and recording videos of each of them. One less thing to worry about on my end, but more importantly, it shows my commitment to my tribe. How can I support your efforts? Is there a particular topic on health and wellness that you have challenges with? Feel free to email me at george@thestavromethod.com and I'll include it in a future email. In the meantime, when you visit my site, fill in the opt-in form to get access to the following free ebooks: How You Can Sculpt a Leaner, Healthier Body in 12 Weeks, a guide for beginners, a #1 bestseller on Amazon, or the abridged version of the Stavro Method, a 12-week, day-by-day guide to health, wellness, and fat loss for all levels. George Stavro, President of the Stavro Method. Hi again, everyone. George Stavro here from the Stavro Method, sample exercise program for beginner phase 1. In yesterday's email, I said that if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. If you're a beginner exercising and are looking for a program to follow that is well balanced and developed by one of the top trainers in Canada, then look no further. This routine is for my health package, the Stavro Method, a 12-week, day-by-day guide to health, wellness, and fat loss for all levels. And kudos to John Paul Catanzaro for contributing to the exercise programs to our package. A few things to keep in mind. Proper form is more important than the load you're using. When in doubt, have someone watch your form while you're exercising. While mirrors are helpful in some cases, in some exercises, it can also throw off your alignment. This is why I also recommend working out with a training partner. You can keep an eye on one another, which will help minimize injuries. And keep an eye on your rest periods. You're better off resting longer to get through the next series of exercises properly rather than rushing through things and risking injuring yourself. In the description box below this video, you'll find a PDF to Beginner Phase 1, along with a link to our YouTube channel showing you the exercise videos themselves. As always, any questions or anything I can help you out with, send me an email to george@thestavomethod.com. And in the meantime, when you visit my site, fill in the opt-in form to get access to the following free ebooks: How You Can Sculpt a Leaner, Healthier Body in 12 Weeks, a guide for beginners, which is a #1 bestseller on Amazon, and the abridged version of the Stavro Method, a 12-week, day-by-day guide to health, wellness, and fat loss for all levels. George Stavro, President of the Stavro Method. Hey everyone, George Stavro here once again, Sample Nutrition Program from Beginner Phase 1. In yesterday's email, I gave you the exercise program from Beginner Phase 1 to further help you out with your health and wellness goals. Here's a sample week from the Stavro diet. I enlisted the help of one of the top nutritionists and chefs in Toronto to help create tasty meals that are not only healthy for you, but take very little time to prepare. Feel free to try out these fantastic recipes and let me know what you think. The link for the Stavro Diet Beginner Phase 1 is in the description box below this video. As always, any questions or anything I can help you with, send me an email to george@thestavromethod.com. In the meantime, when you visit my site, fill in the opt-in form to get access to the following free ebooks: How You Can Sculpt a Leaner, Healthier Body in 12 Weeks, a guide for beginners, which is a #1 bestseller on Amazon, and the abridged version of the Stavro Method, a 12-week, day-by-day guide to health, wellness, and fat loss for all levels. George Stavro, President of the Stavro Method. Hey everyone, George Stavro here once again with our next email. What you focus on, you get more of. Here's something I learned from a mentor of mine. You get more of what you focus on. If you focus on problems, you'll get more problems. If you focus on opportunities and solutions to the problems, you'll get more of them as well. Why is it that many of us get stuck in a rut and don't take action on what we know we need to do? Some people would rather complain about our situation rather than taking control of their lives and use their resources to the best of their ability. In the past, I used to be one of those people that would complain about my situation, and the situation only got worse. I only got more frustrated by it. The time and energy spent complaining about something could be better spent fixing the problem and getting on with your life. Make a list of what's troubling you, along with an action plan on how to deal with these challenges. If it's anything health and wellness related, feel free to send me an email to george@thestavromethod.com, and I'll see if I can be of service to you. And in the meantime, feel free to visit our website at www.thestavromethod.com and opt into the form at the bottom of the site. You'll get access to 2 incredibly informative and educational free ebooks: How You Can Sculpt the Leaner, Healthier Body in 12 Weeks, a guide for beginners, which is a #1 bestseller on Amazon, and also the abridged version of the Stavro Method, a 12-week, day-by-day guide to health, wellness, and fat loss for all levels. Hey everyone, George Stavro here once again from the Stavro Method. Today's topic is the law of attraction. If you have read my previous newsletters, you know I'm a big believer in the law of attraction. And basically, we attract what we are. If you want to attract good health, behave in a way that a person in great shape would behave. If you want to attract wealth, behave how a wealthy person would behave. Some things to keep in mind though. Regarding good health, if you're modeling yourself after an Olympic athlete, I do not recommend doing their exercise routines. They have built their bodies up over years and decades. But what I am saying is to see what behaviors of theirs you can follow to improve your own health. And regarding wealth, if you do not have the finances to invest in something, do not go into debt to purchase it. I know some rather well-off individuals, and they are very careful on where they spend their money. Also, there's a difference between good and bad debt. Bad debt is buying something that depreciates over time. For example, a car. Good debt is investing in real estate and having tenants that cover your mortgage and other expenses so that you have positive cash flow. And what is it you want to attract in your life? How would you feel if you had that already? If you feel the feelings, the universe will match your vibration. Also, final thought, you still have to take action on your goals. You simply can't sit there and meditate. If you take a small step forward, the universe will take a giant step towards you. If there's anything I can help you out with your health and wellness goals, I'm just an email away at george@thestavromethod.com. In the meantime, feel free to visit my website at the www.thestavrimethod.com. Fill in the opt-in form at the bottom of the site to get access to free, incredibly informative and educational ebooks. How you can sculpt a leaner, healthier body in 12 weeks, a guide for beginners, which is #1 bestseller on Amazon, and the abridged version of the Stavro Method, a 12-week, day-by-day guide to health, wellness, and fat loss for all levels. Hey everyone, George Stavro here once again. Today's topic, having faith. I'm not a religious person per se, but I am very spiritual. Different people have different beliefs, but the underlying themes are to treat others the way we want to be treated and to trust in a higher power that everything will turn out okay. Having faith is not always easy, especially when you're going through some very challenging times. If you're a follower of Joel Osteen, you'll know that his mother was diagnosed with cancer several decades ago. Many experts told her that she would die from it very soon. Her tremendous faith in a higher power has kept her healthy and vibrant 20 years later. Having faith is definitely very powerful, but like I said in a previous email, you still have to take action on what you know. Do you have faith that you can take your life to the next level? Which areas do you want to work on? And along those lines, if you're looking to improve your overall health and well-being, I highly recommend investing in our unique and comprehensive package that takes an holistic approach to health and wellness. It covers the following areas: physical health, mental health, spiritual health, emotional health, financial health, and relationships with ourselves and others. The Stavro Method, a 12-week day-by-day guide to health, wellness, and fat loss for all levels, covers the above areas and has contributions from 20+ experts. It also comes with over $4,200 in bonuses and a combination of special reports, interviews, audios, videos, and webinars that you'll benefit from. It's a rather small investment that offers you tremendous value. Visit www.thestavrimethod.com for more details. Also, if there's anything I can help you out that's something health and wellness related, feel free to email me at george@thestavrimethod.com. And in the meantime, visit thestavrimethod.com, fill in the opt-in form at the bottom of the site, and get access to 2 incredibly powerful and educational ebooks that can certainly help you take your health and wellness to the next level. The first one is How You Can Sculpt a Leaner, Healthier Body in 12 Weeks, a Guide for Beginners, which is a #1 bestseller on Amazon, and also the abridged version of the Stavro Method, the 12-week, day-by-day guide to health, wellness, and fat loss for all levels. George Stavro, President of the Stavro Method.